Welcome back, everybody. We are back here, though at a different time in a different day, because I wanted to play a bit but without recording. I don't know why, I just wanted to roam around and kill stuff without talking, I suppose, so I've been around. I wanted to wear a nice armor at the masquerade, and I tried to, but I couldn't figure out crafting, or better, I couldn't really find the schematics, whatever I needed to build the griffin armor, so I decided to go around and finish all the treasure hunts that I could, the one that are in my range, in my level, and so I did. I actually got the griffin armor, but I'm missing one monster feather to update it to proper functionality, because while I was around I still found better armor than the one I crafted. So there. I know now what happened to Witcher Kieran, however you pronounce that. I went to the library, I got an interesting Easter egg. I was hoping to find stuff on the history of this whole world, but I found nothing. I accidentally finished a Witcher contract without knowing. I just bumped into it, and that's it. It was nothing really exciting or particular though, so alright. While I was searching for armor schematics, I literally bumped into Radovid's quest to find Philippa, and I left it alone because we're probably gonna do it later, still not sure. I have done the quest for Zoltan. It's a neat little quest, but it doesn't really add anything, especially sadly it doesn't really add anything to Zoltan, so I just left it out. I'm here to continue the Let's Roleplay, so let's get to dusk, I suppose. I'm exactly where I left you, more or less. So we are doing Dandelion's quest.
Will you make it to the Vagelbuds this week?
I shall pretend I did not hear that.
So now it's the hour?
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
I knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Pretty good, actually. Not a chance. Seriously.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench.
Why?
Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Yeah.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Dandelion!
Oh!
Crimson Avenger!
Oh!
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there!
I have no regrets.
Infernal fire! What do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards.
Certainly.
Would he?
No regrets, though. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm more than satisfied now. It's an asshole. What can we do now? Oh, but it's just a waiting game. And don't worry anyway, it's going to be even better for you because she's now gonna pity you. Like, oh, you got injured for me. God. So I'm going directly there.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Too bad that you can't see anything, eh, Poppy? God. I'm almost tempted to just grab her and, I don't know, eat her. Just cook her on a spit. Just to be sure, you know. She might not be what I think she is, but better safe than sorry, right?
Old man Newman left
I mean,
me gift last time.
At least she doesn't go to
He never given me
waste.
nothing but floppy diddly. You don't know how to give, you can't receive.
Wanna dip your ding,
Saying
Mum?
I'm no good at giving. To give.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
Do you know?
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Do you know for real he's succeeding? Yeah, by the way, do you know how he's getting that money, Priscilla? So I was meditating inside at the Rosmarian time. Probably was not the best idea. But now we have to choose some. But why?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style
Boudoir.
and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Me? Believe me. Hell, Dandelion is doing this for you. Do I know he's doing this for her? Well, yeah, partly to please her as well, because she kinda prompted him to do actually something with this place. So, you know what, guys? He would probably go for boudoir, but I think she should choose.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and Cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor.
Okay,
I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
that's...
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
I would have chosen what she chose. So,
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. You'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
well, he would have to.
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very
I
rationally.
am sure of that. And I'm perfectly sure of that.
We talking about the same dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He
Also,
always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer.
do you know?
She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Do you know how he's getting the coin?
Anything's possible with dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Oh god, are you kidding me? Well, this quest needed to go somewhere now, did it? So... Oh, he's there. My god.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were going to meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
You don't say.
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How do you know? I wonder, how does he know?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So,
You-
Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us.
Wait
so
a
enough
second.
of the chatter and start looking.
You didn't answer the question. Why would you hide in here? Oh my god. You know, I remember now why I stopped doing this quest and I started running around. I had to mentally prepare to deal with
Fine.
him.
Let's find the key.
He has a knack for making things complicated now, does he?
Now, where would she leave?
You said you knew, but whatever.
Not here. Not here.
Well, it's here then. Oh,
The key.
okay, so what we do, we enter. You enter. Oh, God.
Whoa! What the devil's this?
Uh-huh.
Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the...
I think...
She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his...
I can understand
Whoa,
that.
slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Oh, God. I don't like the options, whatever.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts waving her arse around.
He kinda has a point.
Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
I think Dandelion got him alright.
Let him finish. There's no involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Ah, that thing.
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Not sure if Troller did. Wow. The thing I was asking myself, if you don't answer anything when the time runs out, what happens? You know, in the timed answers, I never tried that. You would have been quicker if you... No, you own it.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Anyway, yeah, that was manipulation and it was done well. Average run-of-the-mill possessive boyfriend, I suppose. That was well done. Who's Rotlick? Okay, let's go on though. I hope this chase ends, though, at some point, and it doesn't drag.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Okay, so I'm getting them? Okay.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
True experience point. That might have been me for the very first time actually appreciating Dandelion. Oh yeah, that's Cripple Kate. I've been to Cripple Kate. And I have a new favorite. It's Mersha? Don't know how to pronounce her name. She's the one that's always saying my favorite line. Oh my god. You look amazing on top of me. I love that one. It gets me every time. I also like her NPC face. This one? Oh god. Here we go. What are you
Looking
doing?
for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Look, I'm...
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Got freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Oh, so now we are... Whoops. I'm...
You'll regret this.
No, no, no. We are in such a closed environment.
That's enough of that.
This one, please. God. So bad. Oh God.
Tell me what you want. Damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle butter state. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
We have to go outside to Vegelbud residence again. Oh, this is such a chase of stuff. Oh God. So it's right. Jockey, alright. He's right here.
Seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back out on that account, eh? You don't have much of a choice before long. Back again, we can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh? Listen, here's what we'll do. We'll make one more bet. If you win, I'll pay your debts and we'll continue playing. What do you say? And if I lose, don't worry at a time, old chum. Well, I'll have to place my bet.
I will never understand you guys.
I've got a cold.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art.
Yeah.
At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them. There's a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Yes, indeed.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
How about you don't wager anymore?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
Does it?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
I'll win the race for you. Dandelion will have to live without his placards. I have to race for him or pay his debt?
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering froth.
Then go fetch them yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never return home.
I'm not gonna win that race. I don't even remember how to drive horses. Oh,
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine.
Maybe don't do other debts. I mean, I know I will probably not get that money back, but hell, Dandelion is gonna give me that money back. I'm sorry. Some way or another. I'm gonna sell every single thing inside that Rosemary and Thyme. I swear.
It's the material world.
By the illustrious duo, Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
Okay then.
So, we start in G major, and
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key
but I wanted
to ruin everything. We're starting here.
I don't know which one is more insufferable, but I think they really suited each other. So...
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
I did.
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret.
Okay.
Apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Yeah, well, for sure this is not a tavern or an inn anymore. Though I still hope you're serving food.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
No doubt. About the knees?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
You owe me 200 coins. Man.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
I hope I don't get drunk, because that's never what I want, but I'm not saying no to... It's like in Witcher 2 that I drank one thing once and I ended up... I don't know even where I ended up. One glass, please, game.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said you're fat and you smell. She praised your rationality, true. to remember Geralt. Well, actually, this could be a trick question, but okay, you know what? I want to get this over with.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
She is insane.
What? That you're responsible? Got your feet planted firmly on the ground?
You're pulling my leg.
No.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the
4
dagger.
hours? With no breaks?
You didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Oh, I don't know. I bet he thanked her with every inch he had.